Europe is one of the most exciting continents in the world. Rich in history, every country has developed its own unique blend of music, architecture, culture and cuisine, which has influenced many parts of the world. Top Deck makes travelling through Europe easy. Our European tours are designed for the fun-loving and adventurous 18 to 38-year-olds. We provide all your transport and accommodation, so your travel is hassle-free. With more than 20 years' experience in group travel throughout the world, we know how to get the best value for your money and where the fun places are.
The highlight would have to be Florence, and the sailing, 4-day sailing was really great, and Switzerland and Prague, definitely.
Amsterdam's like nothing else. Like, until you see it, you don't believe it.
Venice, the romantic city, beautiful. We went for a gondola ride. That was very good.
I like the feeling in Rome. Very classical and very easy.
With Top Deck, you have a choice of European tours from 1 to 70 days and different types of holidays to suit your style. Either coach camping, coach hotel, or our unique self-contained Becca Homes. They all include the services of a trained driver and courier, plus guided tours of all the places you visit. Top Deck is a young, fun travel company, and our aim is to give you the holiday of a lifetime. France is the largest country in Western Europe. The capital, Paris, is famed for its broad avenues, impressive architecture, museums and cosmopolitan street-side cafes. Our nightlight tour is a great way of seeing this romantic city. There's so much to see and do in Paris, and there's plenty of free time to explore its many landmarks on your own.
The Eiffel Tower, it was great to go up to the top of that and see the view of Paris.
The Eiffel Tower I've seen thousands of times in movies and in books and magazines and things like that, so to actually go and see it firsthand and then climb it, that was a bit of an experience.
Notre Dame, yes, that was really, really pretty. I love the architecture.
The south of France, especially the French Riviera, is famous for its beaches. We take you to Nice, where you can work on your Mediterranean suntan, go shopping or see how the other half live. You can also mix with the rich and famous in Monaco at its many casinos, or enjoy the colourful performing arts festivals in Avignon. For lovers of art and architecture, Italy is a must. The Leaning Tower of Pisa continues its lean towards the ground by 1 millimetre a year. Visitors have their own methods of propping it up. Florence, home of the Renaissance, is one of the most enticing cities in Italy. Magnificent squares are lined with beautiful buildings. The superb architecture continues to inspire artists today.
Florence was great because it's got, the thing I really enjoyed was all the little cobblestone streets and things, like having the big tall buildings stretching up on either side and you're sort of going down all these wee alleyways and things and getting lost a few times. One of the big highlights was the leather demonstration. Really enjoyed seeing that, and how do we spend the wee boxes and coin purse things, they're really good.
In the evening, it's time to party at the Red Garter Bar.
The Red Garter Bar was great. It was really good. Cheap drink, really good band. Everyone got into it. I think it was because everyone was there and was in the good mood, and so we had a great night.
Rome, the Eternal City. Here you can make a wish at the Trevi Fountain, visit the Vatican, soak up the atmosphere in the Piazza Navona, or see the Pantheon, the only well-preserved building from ancient Rome. Venice is another of Italy's architectural wonders. The city was built on 117 islands. Here, motor launches and the famous gondolas are the only mode of transport.
Venice was excellent. We started off with the guide taking us on a large tour right around the whole area, over a lot of the bridges. That was good fun. It was good to see around the real part of Venice as well. Yeah, that was interesting.
Sailing around the magical Greek islands of Corfu, the whole pace of life changes. 4 relaxing days soaking up the sun on our flotilla of 25-foot yachts, unique to Top Deck. It's a chance for the sailors amongst us to take charge of the 6-berth boats, while the rest make up the crew. We sail in convoy under the guidance of the highly skilled leader.
Greek sailing is the highlight of most people's Top Deck tour. It's 4 days, it's a holiday within a holiday. You're no more looking at churches. This is the time to relax, to sunbathe, to swim, and if you want to learn to sail. If you don't want to learn to sail, just concentrate on the sunbathing and the swimming.
The Greek islands were fantastic. Anytime you wanted to go swimming, just stop for a little bit and jump into the water, and it was unbelievable. It was so cool and refreshing.
We had a great time. The boat's very easy to sail. For the any sailor can sail the boats. Just basic instruction and you're away laughing. Yeah, it's really good.
The sailing was a really good experience, especially if you haven't been yachting before. It's just a holiday in itself. It's really relaxing and heaps of fun. No, it's really good.
At night, it's time to stop off at the Greek tavernas, where they have their own unique form of entertainment. Once back on dry land on the island of Corfu, there's time to explore, relax and play.
Paragliding was an absolutely incredible experience, and there was nothing holding us up and we were floating. And it was very cool up there. The breeze was really, really refreshing, and looking down on all the beautiful buildings, and it was so peaceful. That's probably the most accurate or apt word to describe it. Was just absolute tranquility. Very, very peaceful.
Adventure sports are also the main theme of our visit to Austria. Whitewater rafting is one of the most popular options.
Our team leader, she was a lot of fun, and she made us some really crazy things, such as running around the edge of a boat, and most of people fell into the cold, freezing water, and it was really exciting.
High in the Austrian Alps is one of Top Deck's most popular stops. Club Habitat, a 400-year-old mountain chalet, has its own ski fitting rooms, sauna and library. Apart from being very comfortable, your rooms have a lot of character. During your stay, you can hire bikes to explore the area, or take a chairlift to get a spectacular view of this beautiful valley. Perhaps what Club Habitat is best remembered for is its nightlife. The bar staff know how to get everyone going, and there seems to be no limit to the lengths people will go to have fun here. No visit to Austria would be complete without a trip to its famous fairground in Vienna. The oldest Ferris wheel in the world sits happily alongside today's faster model.
The Superman ride, it was scary, but it was the best. And to be able to see the oldest Ferris wheel was a highlight for me.
Austria is probably best known for its music. Here at the Schönbrunn Palace in Vienna, Mozart performed his first concert in front of the royal family when he was just 6 years old. Switzerland is one of the most scenic countries in Europe. At Lauterbrunnen, there's a chance to go to the top of Europe on the continent's highest railway.
The most important thing that everybody loves to do is to go up the top of the Jungfraujoch, which is probably the highest that they'll ever go, some 3,400 metres, and go up the top there and go into the ice palace, go skiing in the middle of summer, go out onto the plateau and play in the snow, whatever they want to do. That's quite a popular one.
I've always wanted to go skiing. I've never seen snow before until I went to Lauterbrunnen, so while I was up there they had a little short ski slope which I took advantage of and had a ball, so I'm definitely going to go skiing again, and I wouldn't mind coming back to Switzerland to do it actually, so it's a picturesque sort of a place to do it.
For those with a real head for heights, there's also a chance to go bungee jumping. Germany, a country steeped in history. Today it continues to hit the headlines as East and West work towards rebuilding a united country. This is all that remains of the Berlin Wall that divided the nation for nearly 30 years. Munich, the capital of Bavaria, is known for its beautiful markets and neo-Gothic architecture. It was home to the 1972 Olympics, but is probably best known for its beer halls, especially the annual Oktoberfest.
The Munich beer halls were sensational. The way that the Umpar band gets everyone involved, everyone up and singing and dancing and drinking, those big steins. They take a bit to get used to, especially when you're holding about 4 in each hand.
For 4 decades, Prague was hidden behind the Iron Curtain. Its ornate buildings have remained virtually untouched. For many top-deck passengers, Prague is the highlight of their European tour.
Prague, very beautiful city. A lot of history behind it. The main features of Prague which people go to see are the Prague Castle, Charles Bridge, and then you've got the clock tower, which is an astrological clock.
Prague is beautiful by day, but it's even more spectacular by night. Amsterdam is built on a series of islands divided by canals. Anne Frank's house, Dam Square, and the flower markets are popular attractions. The city's nightlife, coffee shops, and unusual museums demonstrate Amsterdam's liberal attitude. Pedal power is often the best way to get around.
Riding the canal boats down the canal was good. Just the sights around the canals and everything during the day is very different to the nightlife, and so it was really good to see the other side.
Throughout your journey, you're in the hands of our dedicated road crew, who've been extensively trained by us, both in the classroom and on the road. All of them are experienced travellers and have a detailed knowledge of Europe. Our drivers know the best ways to get around, and your tour guide will tell you the history and interesting facts about the many places you will visit. We take you on a familiarisation drive around the city, followed by a walking tour of all the main sites.
A lot of us are new to Europe, don't know much about Europe, and them giving us an overview on it beforehand, before we actually jumped out of the bus, was really good.
It sort of gives you your bearings, orientation, to do what you like in the free time. The crew are really nice, really friendly people.
During your tour, you will see demonstrations of local crafts, such as lace making and glass blowing in Venice, clog making and cheese tasting in Holland, and we also visit a perfumery in France.
We'll take you to demonstrations so you know what's good from bad, so when you go up and do your shopping later, you know what you're looking for, so you come back educated as well. You learn things that you didn't know about.
Our coaches are perfect for travelling around Europe quickly and comfortably, with air conditioning, individual air vents and comfy seats. They feature wide tinted windows for viewing the scenery, a PA system and an excellent stereo, so bring your favourite tapes. There's also plenty of storage for luggage and equipment. Coach camping tours are designed for up to 45 people. Apart from an experienced driver and tour leader, you also get the services of a cook so that you have more free time. Our food kitty provides 3 meals a day on almost every day of the tour. It means that you can save a fortune and have a filling, healthy diet. We supplement our basic stores with fresh produce from local markets to give you a flavour of the countries you're visiting.
It makes life a lot easier for the passengers having a cook on board, because we do all the shopping and the organising of the food. You just come in and give a hand preparing, like chopping up a few vegetables or maybe stirring a pot or something, and the cook will organise everything else.
Lots of variety of food, from gourmet style to you can have your Asian dishes, and then sometimes you get hamburgers, which is quite a good change from just all these different foods, because you tend to crave for a bit of junk food in the end.
We provide spacious tents for 2 people, which are simple to erect, and air mattresses which are inflated the easy way. So all you need to bring is your sleeping bag. Everyone helps out, but it's all part of the fun.
Even though we all had to do a lot of chores ourselves, the cook and the guide, they both helped us out and they showed us exactly what to do, and we had a really good time doing it. A little bit of work doesn't really matter when you're having good fun.
Campsites we stay at across Europe are chosen for their location and facilities. Most include shops, supermarkets, restaurants and beer gardens. Some also have tennis courts and swimming pools in uniquely European surroundings. There's always plenty of nightlife in their own bars.
Coach camping trip's really good. I think it's a good way to do it. You know, it saves a lot of money, I think. Not having to splash out for hotels and what have you, and it's pretty easy. You know, you get used to putting up your tent and what have you pretty quickly, and I'd recommend it to anyone.
We have permanent campsite facilities in Paris and Amsterdam, with on-site representatives to make life easy for you.
It's a bit of a treat for passengers, I think, to come in, especially for their first night and particularly their last night when they've been 5-6 weeks out on the road, to come in and be able to just flop into a tent that's already erected, and I think that makes a big bonus for top deck passengers.
Coach hotel tours are for up to 45 people. Top Deck has spent many years searching for the best hotels. They're all situated in the heart of the city so that you can start exploring as soon as you arrive. The staff are friendly and most hotels have their own bars and lounges. Every morning you're provided with breakfast in your hotel, which is included in your tour price. Rooms are either twin, triple or multi-share with private facilities.
We try and have the hotels as close to like all the action as possible so people can do their own thing and come back to the hotel. So it's more freedom, more independence in that way.
If I joined Top Deck, it was pride, hotel and the food. It's very easy traveling style.
You meet a lot of people. It's very full on. You don't sleep much or anything, but you don't expect to. I mean, it's an experience of a lifetime and you'll never forget it, so you should do it.
Finding local restaurants is part of the fun on our hotel holidays. It's a great chance to try out the local cuisine. In every country that we visit, we get together to have a meal in a traditional restaurant. We pick up the tab on these nights so that your money goes further. Becca Homes are a great way of travelling around. Unique to Top Deck, these mobile homes are fully self-contained for up to 22 people. With the Decker, you're free to stop anywhere or drive until late. Downstairs, there's a kitchen and living area with plenty of bench space for preparing meals and washing up. Our food kitty provides up to 3 meals a day. Your tour leader keeps you informed throughout the trip, and you can sit at tables to relax, chat or play cards. Upstairs there are bunks, and the seating up here provides excellent views.
The Decker Home bus is great. It's great. I want one of my own. Everybody just chills on the bus, and it's just great. We have a lot of fun. You get to cook your dinner on there as we're trekking along. I love it. When I first saw it, I got so excited because it was just like I pictured it to be. It's kind of old and dodgy looking, but I love it. That's why I love it, because it looks like from the 1970s, and it's just so fun.
We try and create it as a home, because with the facilities on the Decker Home, you've got your kitchen, your dining room, your living room. It's your house for the whole duration of the trip.
This is the last year that Becca Homes will be operating in Europe.
It's going to be very sad to say goodbye to the Decker Homes because it's a unique part of the Top Deck history. That's where it all started, and of course that's not where it's going to end.
Our tours start and finish in London, the largest city in Europe. Piccadilly Circus, the Houses of Parliament, Trafalgar Square and Buckingham Palace are amongst its most recognisable sights. While you're in London, Top Deck can help you with all your travel needs. We have a mail holding point, a rapid visa service, an immunisation centre, a bureau de change and a travel video lounge. Our staff are also happy to help you ship your souvenirs home, find you a job while you're in the UK, or book your hotel accommodation before and after your trip. Perhaps our most popular London facility is the Deckers Bar, a great place to meet up with friends. If you're after adventure and excitement, we'll make sure you see everything and have a great time. Come and enjoy Europe with the experts, Top Deck, for the holiday of a lifetime.